Good morning, students.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine.
Good. Let's start our lesson for today. Today we will talk about hobbies. Hobbies means the thing you like to do. For example, if I like to draw, so my hobby is drawing. If I like to read, so my hobby is to reading. Okay? So, why do we practice hobbies?
To spend time.
Yes, to enjoy ourselves, to spend time. What is your hobby?
My hobby is reading.
Good, thank you for sharing that. A nice hobby. Now we will start a new lesson, which is Basim's scrapbook. Our student's book at page 9. Okay? So, the title of our lesson for today is Basim's scrapbook. Scrapbook means an album which have a blank papers in which we can put pictures of places we have visited or put pictures of anything we like. So it is called scrapbook. So Basim's scrapbook means the scrapbook who is belong to Basim's. Basim's have this scrapbook. Okay? Now look at page 9. You will see there is two boys, right? As if they are talking to each other. They are talking about something. And on the table there is something. This is the scrapbook we have just talking about, okay?
Yes.
So I will read the conversation. Please pay attention. This is the first part of the conversation, and there is the other part, okay? So this conversation is between Adil and Basim. They are talking about something which is Basim hobby,
Yes.
okay? Which is putting pictures on scrapbook,
Yes.
okay? First that Adil is asking Basim to do something, and Basim respond him no thanks, okay? Another thing Adil said, and Basim respond him, I am putting some photographs in my scrapbook. Adil another time said something, and Basim said historical cities in Iraq. Another time Adil said, I visit different cities and take pictures for routes. Another one, I have lots of them and I like them. So, what do you think Basim and Adil are talking about? What do you think the two boys are talking about after we have read the conversation? They are talking about the scrapbook, okay? Basim's scrapbook. Okay, now Basim is telling Adil that he is putting the pictures of the cities, the historical cities he visits in this scrapbook, in his scrapbook. And this is his hobby, okay? When he go to, now I want you to put the letters in front of the numbers they belong to, okay? So what Adil says in front of the number, okay? I will give you time to read. When you have read the conversation and put the right letter in front of the right number, I will turn on an audio record and I want you to listen carefully, please. This, as you heard, the right letter in front of number 1 is D, and the second one take letter F. The third one, P. Students work in pairs to practice the conversation between you, okay? I will give you 3 minutes. So we have examples of the historical places Basim's like to visit and take photos and put it in the scrapbook, in his scrapbook, okay?
Yes.
So we said his hobby is to take photos to the historical places. Okay, yes, right. His hobby is to take photos to the historical places he visits, and then when he come back, he put them in the scrapbook, in his scrapbook. So this is his hobby. Okay, so I will give you an examples of the historical cities we have in our country. For example, we have Babylon, okay? And also we have Al-Malwiya and Hatra. All these are historical places. Now I want you to get in pairs to practice the conversation in front of the class. Who can? I want 2 students. I want you to come to do the conversation, read the conversation in front of the class. Now you can start. You will be Adil and you will be Basim, okay?
Okay. Hello, Basim. Hello, Adil. Do you want to go to come to the mall? No, thanks. What are you doing?
Well done, excellent. You can go back now, okay? Good.
Thank you.
Now, I want you to look at since. Now I will turn on another audio record and I want you to listen carefully to the way Adil and Basim talking. Okay? Pay attention, please. Please. Now I want you to look at have some fun section, which is here at the bottom of page 9. Please. Here we have a tongue twister sentence. Tongue twisters means something or sentence which is hard to pronounce. For example, she sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. This is called tongue twister because the letters such as sh sound and s sound are close to each other. So when we read it, it is make our tongue be a twister, okay? So I will give you another tongue twister, which is common, which is ice cream, you cream for ice cream, okay? Ice cream, you cream for ice cream. This is called also tongue twister, okay? So who can do or read the tongue twister and have some fun section 2 times repeatedly, and I will give him 1 mark. Who can do that? Please do that for me.
Shells on the seashore, and the shells she sells
Yes.
are seashells. I'm sure.
Excellent. Who can read it repeatedly? I want to read it again.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Seashells
Yes.
on the seashell. The
Good.
shell on seashell.
Good.
I am sure.
Amazing, good, excellent. Do the exercise on activity book at page 14. The first exercise about this lesson is A, okay? I will read the title, and from the title we will know what the way we should to respond, okay? Look in the student book again, answer the question. Okay, so we will take the answer for this question from the activity from the student's book, okay? The first one, as we read in the conversation, Adel asked Basim to go to the mall. So our answer will be, I will write the answer of first question, which is what does Adel want to go? The answer is he wants to go to the mall. He asked Basim to go to the mall. Okay, so we should say Adel wants to the mall. Okay, so I want you to do the rest of the question. Question 2, who can do it? After we finish the exercises of our lesson for today, I want to ask you some questions. First, I want to know what was his hobby.
Collect photos of the countries
Yes, and put them
on the
on
scrap.
scrapbook. Good. So another question. What does scrapbook means? I told you that scrapbook means a book with blank papers in which we can put pictures of things. Now I will give you a homework for the next lesson. Would you like to make a similar conversation talking about your hobby? Okay? If you want to talk about your real hobby or the hobby you want to have. And you will you can use the same pattern as the conversation we have read in the class. For example, at the beginning, you will say hi and your colleague will say hi, the same way as Adel and Bassem talk. By this, we end our lesson for today, which is Bassem's scrapbook. See you next lesson.